So when we all heard Take Five, the tune had a clave or a pattern of, well, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Now, it's not hard to imagine the dupling of the 3 part of the equation. So we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So now we're getting a couple of interesting things going. We have this quarter note pulse, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we have this accent scheme. It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Now that's 3, 2. 3 and 2 equals 5. We all learn in math that 2 plus 3 equals 5. So that could be. Which essentially is the same beat, just reversed. But when you're playing an odd time signature, whether it's a simple one like that or a compound signature where you have a lot of groupings of 2s and 3s that are added on to each other, it's important to know what the subdivision scheme is. And if you know how a rhythm is constructed in terms of the 2s and the 3s, you can play very easily in 5, in 7, in 9, in 11, in 13, in 15, in 17, in 19. You're not going to run into too many tunes that are in 19 and stuff, but 5 you will, and 7 you will. Two plus 2 plus 3 equals 7. So it's okay when you first start playing in an odd time to play the downbeat every time 1 comes around. As I said earlier, it's not much different than a less experienced drummer going. But after a while, you get tired of that. You don't want to hear that boom on every measure. So in the case of 4/4, you would start becoming a little bit more adventurous, a little more tasteful, perhaps. Three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Five, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. and so on and so forth. Generally, when you're playing with a band, though, the other musicians might not be as comfortable counting and keeping their place in 5 as you might be. And so you have to pay attention to them and maybe provide downbeats, provide reference points so that the band doesn't get lost. You know, it's important in any style of music, and no matter what meter, no matter what tempo, no matter what size group, it's important to play the drums in such a way that we help the other musicians play their best, that we enable the music to sound the best that it can. It's very easy with the drums in particular to start getting so wrapped up and inside the cool stuff we're doing, and you know, we want to be able to play all this stuff that we've been practicing, and we forget that you know, in the case of a big band, maybe these players are sitting there for 4 or 5 minutes while a couple guys taking solos, and their horns are getting cold. They're counting. Maybe they got to stand up. They got to come in, and the drummer is providing the rhythm information. You know, where's the downbeat, leading the band up to their entrance. So it's always good to keep the other musicians in mind, whether it's 4/4, 3/4, 5/4.